Cassie.
Barbie, you gotta come down! Taffy's puppies are coming!
Horse. Cat. Dolphin.
Dolphins?
Tennis machine. Slide.
Unicorn? No!
A bike.
Ryan. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, but that's like really funny. You're a genius with lyrics, Ryan.
Closet.
What in the world?
Fashion. Oh, cooking.
I'm on food prep. Barbie, you're in charge of distracting Chelsea. Skipper, you're on decorating duty.
Popcorn. Drink. Soda.
I can't believe there's music, snow cone, and makeup emergency button.
Cut out of himself.
Can't say you've already got one of these babies.
Spanish. German.
Oh, I forgot you only speak German. Wiener Schnitzel.
Hello and welcome to Massillon Tonight for Thursday, April 16th, 2026. My name is Claire Palmer and with me is Alyssa Jakubik. Thank you to Ali Borbely for tonight's opening segment, Niche Barbie Trivia. Let's see. How should we start off tonight's show? Ooh, I know. Let's kick things off badly. As you may know, we have a little bit of a race to the bottom between these two segments we feature here on Massillon Tonight. Both claim they're bad. The problem is, they're really not that bad. Our first two bad segments is produced by Seven Tristle. Take a look at Badly Crafting.
Hi, and welcome back to Badly Crafting, which is my original name, and I totally didn't copy anyone else on this show. It might be odd to see another episode from me, but I was suggested by a friend to try craft kits. A craft kit is a package containing the proper materials and tools you need to complete a specific art, hobby, or craft. Hopefully this time, it won't go as badly. Hopefully. I don't have any craft kits yet, so we're going to the store again. And we're back from the store because I forgot to record any footage of going to the store. I got two unique craft kits from Walmart, and the first one we're trying is Poke in Art animal masks, ages 4 and up. Which one should I be? Place the fabric square on the mask at a time and use the poke in stick. No, not that. I wasn't given a poke in stick. A poke in stick? Well, it's okay. Who needs a poke in stick? I have a big stick. That's a lot of fabric. It says that there's like a bunch of holes on this mask, and I just like poke the fabric into the mask. Man, my hand hurts. 4-year-olds are able to do this? Okay. I think I'm done. Are you ready? I found the stick. The next and last craft kit we're doing is stretch and create. Should I just dump it all out on the table? Oh, that's a bad idea. Mix and make dough kit. Pour 2 tablespoons of... Oh, I need a bowl. It says pour 2 tablespoons of clear glue. I have a half a tablespoon right here. Okay, 1. Add 1 tablespoon of magical liquid. What is this? Is this like activator? Ew, this looks really gross. Ew, it's getting really clumpy. Have a bite. Shake the pouch of magic powder. Okay. Scared. Oh my god! 1 tablespoon of magic powder. 2. It feels like I'm baking. Stir until incorporated. I think this is the worst thing I've ever mixed. I want to go back to the pokin masks. Oh, it smells bad. Once your dough starts to form, pick it up and begin kneading. Oh my god! I'm sorry, it just went on my cat. It's time to shape and decorate. Your dough will start to harden after 10 minutes. What? Redone. Get out of my camera. Get. Oh, get it. Oh, are you serious? I was just about to start. Get. Hey. So, as I was recording, my camera died. But don't worry, you didn't miss much. All that you really missed in the last kit was molding the putty that you saw into a shape and decorating it with glitter and colors. I turned mine into a white star with glitter and a green smiley face on it, and it said it would harden in about 10 minutes. It didn't, so I decided to leave it for a few days instead. Unfortunately, this is my final product. If you look close, it's sort of turned yellow and it has like pores on it. It kind of looks like it's molding. And these are my final products from the 2 craft kits that I tried today. They were a bit funner than last episode's crafts, but I still think I have a problem with following instructions. But I still had fun, and that's what matters. Thank you for watching. Bye! Oh, hey, no.
Okay, badly crafting? Honestly, it was pretty good. However, there is still this competition thing that we have to address. So here is the second of the badlies. It's everything that you would expect. Luke Kennan thinks he knows how to cook, he fails yet again at blowing up the kitchen, and something kind of edible comes out of the oven. And what happens next is, well, who am I to spoil that surprise for you? Here's tonight's badly baking.
Smoke alarm is blazing, that just means we're entertaining. Chaos in the oven's waking, that's the art of badly baking.
Hi, welcome back to Badly Baking. In this episode, we'll be making blueberry cake. I have my mother's directions. We'll be starting off with mixing butter and sugar together on 2-3 speed until creamy. And 2-3 speed is on my KitchenAid mixer thingy. And if you don't have one, get one. But yeah, we'll be starting with mixing butter and sugar together. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna add our sugar. Gross. Alright, now that it's all mixed and weird looking, we add eggs and vanilla. And I'm not demonstrating cracking eggs because I really suck at it and it's embarrassing. And we mix until incorporated. Alright, now that that's done, we add the milk. And we mix this as well. And then after that, we add the rest of the flour. Oh my gosh. What the? Like I've said in about 67% of my videos, 6'7", this wouldn't be much of a baking segment if I didn't try the batter. It kind of looks like flesh, which rubs me the wrong way, but I guess we'll try it. It's not bad, but I feel like I'm eating like liquid bread. Alright, next we pour the batter over the blueberries. Alright, after struggling mixing that way too much for being 18 years old, here's what it looks like done. I feel like that's way too much blueberries, but we'll see when it comes out of the oven. Alright, now that we're done mixing everything, we pour it into here. This honestly kind of looks like slop. This looks gross. Oh my god. This looks so bad. I guess we'll put it in the oven. I'll see you guys in an hour. After baking it for an hour and a half and then letting it cool for 20 minutes, it's finally done, and it's 9:30. Here's what it looks like. It looks kind of dinky. I'm not really proud of how it looks, or how it came out, but it's about the taste. Oh, that's hot. It just tastes like bread and blueberries. There's not much flavor to that. I feel like I definitely missed an ingredient, but yeah, it's just mid. It's not great. That'll be it for Badly Baking. Thank you for watching.
That's the art of badly baking.
Let's watch something weird and creepy. Colton Marsh and Bryson McCleary are back in their Halloween state of mind in tonight's Pareidolia.
They said I had an overactive imagination, that I see things, not ghosts, but visions. Visions where there shouldn't be any. The cracks on the walls, to me they seem alive. Up in the sky, faces. My mind connects the world to people who aren't really there. My pareidolia.
Finally, summer is almost here and it's now time to figure out what theme parks we're going to be going to and where the coolest coasters are at. This next segment takes us on an all brand new ride, a first of its kind coaster that's happening out on the West Coast. Jaden Wilson brings us Coaster of the Week. Take a look.
Hello, and welcome back to Coaster of the Week, where I talk about a roller coaster and go in depth about the ride and a little history of the park or where it's from. My name is Jaden, and let's see what ride we have today. Today's ride is Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift at Universal Studios Hollywood.
You ready?
Ready?
You ready?
You ready? Are you ready?
Buckle up for the next chapter of Fast and Furious at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Universal Studios Hollywood, located in Los Angeles, California, opened as a public attraction on July 15, 1964, with over 400 acres and had only one ride, being the Studio Tour, with a few more in the coming years. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is planned to open this summer, replacing animal actors on location and special effects stage, which both closed on January 8, 2023, with work beginning on the ride on July 12, 2023, and work being completed in April 2025. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is a drifting LSM launch roller coaster made from Intamin. The estimated cost of the ride has not been out yet, but if I had to estimate what it would be, I would say at least $100 million. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift reaches speeds of 72 miles per hour, has a length of 4,100 feet long, has a key element of terrain-based layout with 4 inversions, and has 360-degree rotating vehicles that look like the 4 main cars from the Fast and Furious franchise, and features onboard audio. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is set to be the fastest roller coaster in any of the Universal's theme parks. As of right now, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is currently not open and is set to open this summer with no date announced yet. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is set to be a great roller coaster added to Universal Studios Hollywood's lineup. Since the ride has not been opened yet, I will not be ranking the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift ride for now. Thanks for watching and see you next time on Coaster of the Week.
And now for the segment we have all been waiting for. It's that time of the show where a bunch of stuffed animals beat up a bunch of other stuffed animals in a super dramatic fashion. There will be kicks, there will be punches, there will be explosions, and there will be almost 2 minutes of your life wasted with absolutely nothing to show for it. Zane Beetle presents La Boo Boo Battles.
Which LGBT food item has the
I'm the real Astrogino. You could never be me. I'm gonna
and you're gonna want to sit down for this.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man. They say I'm running free.
Diddy, come on out.
perks give you?
Gabby Douglas.
Let's see what's in that golden
The Doys are back! The Doys are back! That's right, the Doys are back. Since the launch of the Doy and Doy Clownin' Around segments, the Doys have experienced between 1 and 10 million views across all social media platforms since the beginning of the school year. We can all be proud of that achievement, if that is an achievement. Tonight's story is filled with pretzel twists and turns. It turns out, if you're unemployed and you're hungry, that somehow is supposed to be an interesting episode. Well, I don't know if that is interesting, but let's take a look at it and decide for ourselves. Alex Blanda, Leah Arthur, Eddie Ogle, Jaron Stanford, and Michael Mazzell bring us tonight's Doy and Doy Clownin' Around. How is a dude supposed to get a pretzel pizza around here if the Doys aren't employed?
Oh, Doy. Pretzel pizza sounds so good right about now.
Oh, bro, you're so right. Oh. Okay, I'll order it right now. Yay!
Little Caesars, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi. Can I get a pretzel pizza, please?
Yep. Will that be all for today?
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be $10 and it'll be ready in about 10 minutes.
Okay. It'll be ready in 10 minutes. Can you get the wallet?
Kinda have no money at all. Do you have any money?
No. I thought you had money. You suggested the pretzel pizza. So how are we gonna pay, Doy?
Wait. I have an idea.
What is it?
We're gonna get jobs. We're gonna be employed.
Really? Isn't being clowns our job, though?
We're gonna start like all great wealthy people have.
What, like inheriting money from their families and never having to work a day in their life?
No. We're gonna be starting from the bottom and building our way up to the top.
Get your hot dog here!
You don't have to talk all night. I'm a man who can't say no. You don't have to twist my arm. Just point me where you wanna go. Take me to the action, take me to the track. Take me to a party if they're betting in the back. I've been working all my life, can't afford to wait. Let me call my wife so I can tell her I'll be late. I want to easy money. I could get lucky. Oh, things could go right. I want to easy money. Maybe this one time, maybe tonight. You the tables, take me to the fights. Run me like the numbers, roll me like the dice. When you're counting all the children, always count me in. Talk me into losing just as long as I can win. I want the easy money.
What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be cutting El Squinco. Doi 1 is going to do the honors for us.
Yeah, El Squinco, Ow!
You say I fool myself, but better me than being a fool for someone else. I got a hot slot machine of a system ready to go. I got a one-track mind and a good reputation laying on the line. I'll either come back a bum or a king, baby, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Doi, look at all this money. We can start our own business.
Dude, we should start a brownie brittle business. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but like, I'm very literate in business right now, and in brownie brittle is top market.
Okay.
Tell me where you wanna go. Take me to the power, take me to the heat, take me to the cleaners if it's open to the streets. Something's got to pay off, someone's got to break, someone's got a fortune that they're begging me to take. I want the easy money. I could get lucky, things could go right. Oh, I want the easy money. Maybe just this time, or maybe tonight.
As you can see, Brownie Brittle has increased in stocks tremendously. But unfortunately, you're only bringing us down. So, I'll see you later, buddy.
What? I've done so much for this company.
Well, if you don't get out, we have someone to escort you out.
What does that even mean? No! I did so much for this company! I did so much! You betrayed me! You betrayed me! You betrayed me!
Well, this is, not his day, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people are going crazy for this. It's crazy, I know.
I mean, don't you think we have enough money?
Yeah, I'll meet you later. No, Doi, no! Anyway.
I know, but we only needed $10. I mean, don't you think we have enough?
I just don't even know what to say, bruh. Yeah, whatever. We just need a little more. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, if we do this could really be our big break, I think. We could make doilions off of this.
Doi.
It's crazy. I know.
Doi.
Can't you see I'm busy?
But, Doi, the pretzel pizza.
All of this was for nothing. I completely forgot about... Doi, wait!
Doi, let's go home. Well, I sure hope that $250 million is well set in the hands of that homeless man we found by the bus stop, huh?
Truth, Nuke. And the best part is that the pizza should be here any second.
Oh, speak of the clown.
Hello. That'll be $10. This is only $9.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Just put it on my tab.
Alright, when I'm feeling hungry and I'm craving a snack, I need to eat a bunch of treats to keep me fat. I treat myself to a little bit of food that makes me...
Sometimes when strangers come up to you out of nowhere and ask you questions, it is possible to get a little flustered. Maybe you forget simple facts. Maybe you're not totally on your game. Ariana Ortiz and Andrew LaBouffe bring us the latest Massillon mic check.
Today, we're going to go around seeing if high school students are really smarter than 5th graders. Let's go check it out. Pick a question out my bucket. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
I have no idea.
No clue?
No.
How many planets are in the solar system?
Is it 7?
What are the 3 types of angles?
Acute, obtuse, and right.
Who was the first president of the United States? You don't know it?
The first. Lincoln.
What is 0.75 as a fraction?
Huh? 3/8.
What are the 5 senses?
Smell. Taste. Touch. Eyes. Hearing.
Wait, what did you say?
Vision.
What is photosynthesis?
Man, I was just learning this in class. Photosynthesis. I got no clue.
What is 0.75 as a fraction?
Hey Siri. What is 0.75 as a fraction?
0.75.
3/4.
I mean, I guess you got it. What is 12 times 12?
12 times 10 is 120, 132, 144.
What are the 3 branches of government?
Legislative, judicial, and executive.
Which word is a noun? Run, dog, or quickly?
I have no idea. Run?
Nope.
I think.
What is the boiling point of water?
Wait, we can't pick a different one. You answer, I don't know. The boiling point of water? Evaporation?
It's a number.
There's the boiling point of water.
Fahrenheit or
I would say 1,000 degrees.
Nope.
Claire Palmer, web flashbacks. Check it out. Web flashbacks. Web. Flashbacks. Flash. Flashy. Flash.
Have you ever downloaded a game that was technically free, but then immediately got hit with a wall that made you go ask for your parents' credit card? That was Wizard 101.
Enter a world of wonder.
Released in 2008 by King's Isle Entertainment, Wizard 101 is a massively multiplayer online RPG. You play as a student wizard enrolled at Ravenwood School of Magical Arts, tasked with saving a universe called the Spiral from an evil former professor named Malistaire, who went mad trying to resurrect his dead wife. Which is honestly a pretty dark premise for a kid's game, but okay. The core gameplay is what really set it apart. Instead of the typical MMO combat where you're just mashing buttons in real time, Wizard 101 used a turn-based card game system. You build a deck of spell cards, earn pips each turn to power them up, and take turns attacking enemies in a circle arena. It sounds simple, but it had real strategy to it. It was genuinely ahead of its time. You picked a school of magic at the start. Fire, ice, storm, myth, life, death, or balance. And each one played completely differently. Storm wizards hit like a truck but could barely take a hit. Ice wizards were basically tanks. Life wizards were healers. Death wizards drained enemies to heal themselves. There were debates, rivalries, people who had genuine loyalty to their school like it was a sports team. And then there were the worlds, and this is where Wizard 101 really showed its creativity. Every new world you unlocked had a completely different cultural theme. Wizard City was a classic medieval English university town. Crocotopia was ancient Egypt run by talking crocodiles. Marleybone was a Victorian London with anthropomorphic dogs and cats solving crimes. Mushu was feudal Japan with samurai cows. Each world felt like its own thing. It gave the game this incredible sense of scope and variety, especially for a younger audience. At its peak, Wizard 101 was a phenomenon. Over 50 million accounts were registered. If you were between about 8 and 14 years old, anywhere from 2008 to 2014, there's a real chance you played this or watched someone play it or at least heard about it. It hit a perfect window. Harry Potter was still everywhere. No other game was serving that fantasy school audience. It was free to download, and parents actually trusted it because it had strict chat filters and parental controls. The music was gorgeous. The composer was literally hired just by being asked to write something Harry Potter style. That score is still something fans talk about today. But here's the thing. Wizard 101 had a monetization model that fans never really came to peace with. The game was advertised as free to play, but in reality you would hit a hard paywall almost immediately after Wizard City, the very first world. To unlock everything, that would cost you about $180 if you unlocked everything individually, or you could pay for a monthly subscription. For a game marketed to children, it created a lot of frustrated kids and parents. And as the years went on, the community's criticism of KingsIsle, the developer, got louder. Players felt that the game was being run more as a cash grab than a passion project. Former employees on review sites described a company that penalized quality of life improvements if they didn't directly generate revenue. It came to a head in 2022 when someone hacked the game's broadcast system and started sending profanity-laden messages to every player online, written as a disgruntled employee venting about the company. Things like, "I hate my job," and then some much more colorful stuff. KingsIsle shut the servers down for hours. The community laughed, but also cried a little because it did feel like it captured something true about the state of the game at the time. But here's the twist. Wizard 101 is still going. As of late 2025, it launched on PlayStation and Xbox for the first time ever, and hit Nintendo Switch in January 2026. It currently has hundreds of thousands of active monthly players. Wizard 101 is one of those games that lives bigger in memory maybe more than it does in practice. But the fact that it's been running for 17 years, just launched on consoles, and can still make a 25-year-old feel something when they hear that Wizard City theme, that is not nothing. That's the spiral, baby. Huzzah! This next segment tonight can't be as awesome as the last segment, but I'm certain that she worked real hard on it. Let's all give her a big round of applause for a job done. Here's proof that Alyssa Jakubik is running out of material. Here's Material Girl.
It's that time again. I'm sure you guys really enjoyed the jellyfish from last time. Yeah, but since springtime is coming around very slowly, I thought it would be fun to do some painting, specifically thermal painting. For this painting, I'm using my hand. Since I'm just doing my hand, I'll be tracing instead of free drawing. You want to try to keep your pencil straight and not at an angle since you want the most amount of space possible to paint. People do all kinds of other things too, like hearts, faces, and I've even seen someone do a full back painting. Now, since I obviously can't see thermal heat, I am roughly guessing where the hottest spots on my hand would be. And that is where my hand made the most contact with the canvas. So my palm and my fingertips. Those will be painted in red, and then I will move into cooler tones as I move away from the main heat source. Another really important thing to do after outlining those spots of color change is that you'll want to erase the lines but leave them slightly visible. This way they don't show through the paint, but you can still see them while painting. Yellow is often the most difficult as it is the lightest even after several coats. I'm starting with the warm colors and then moving into the cool colors. I find starting the smaller parts to be much easier because it lets me relax once I get to the colors that take up the most amount of space. Now for the very end, I'm just painting in the background with some black. This makes the colors really pop and stand out more. And here she is. Not my best work, but I'm still pretty happy with it. Well, I had fun making this. I haven't gotten to paint something in so long. But I hope you guys liked it. This was pretty quick and easy, not super complicated. And it could be a fun little idea for whenever you're bored. But that's it for me. Bye.
Thank you for watching Massillon Tonight. New episodes of Massillon Tonight are scheduled to air every other Thursday throughout the school year or as the school calendar permits. You can rewatch this episode and all episodes of Massillon Tonight on the WHS-TV YouTube channel and on MCTV cable channels 11 and 611.
I'm Melissa along with Claire. See you next time and thank you for watching.